Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As I always say guys, you are my number one support, and this is why I always share these things without asking so many questions of why I'm sharing this stuff. On my previous video, when I was explaining about the USA30, I told you guys how I was busy looking at this area to be as my zone. Then I think on next week I'm going to delete most of the stuff here so that you guys can be able to see my chart when I share my chart so clean and other stuff. I was monitoring this Eden base for me to do to sell. Then I end up selling. I think I've already shared these things on the previous video. If I'm not mistaken, I shared, but I'm going to cover it again. So when market get there, the only thing that I was monitoring, because I took a sell position somewhere here, then market went with me to the downside. We come up again. So let me delete this big zone. The only thing that I saw again yesterday, because I took another sell from this area, what happened was I had a buy. No, I had a buy. Yeah, I had a buy here and another buy here. So what happened was, and here I was waiting for market to come and market react already. So let me try to delete all this stuff so that I can try to explain to you guys how I was able to use all this stuff. And one thing that I saw yesterday was, I was just looking if this one was like a break of structure for me, market run liquidity and break all this low. Because if you go to line chart, then you're gonna see we have these things break, we took liquidity and break, then market hold from there, meaning that markets was going to the upside, but it fell to hold from here. At the same time, it break. You see where we have the original movement going to the upside. So let's say market is going up like this, then market come and break this last one. What do you expect next? We're expecting market to do anything it want, but as long as we are not breaking this one, we're still a bit of small bearish for a moment, so that we can come and target again this low. This is what most of the people, they don't understand. You're gonna see most of people, they see, because they have, let's say example, an Asian range somewhere here, and they believe market has to continue to go to the upside. No, it's not like that. So if I show you guys here with the Asian range things, you're gonna see what happened yesterday, because here I was on M1. I think I might have that picture somewhere here. Let me try to see, because when I took this entry, I shared in the group yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Not this one. Yes. Do you see guys? I took here the sell position, and I had the buy that I've been holding my buy. So I think I made even the analysis already where I show people, yes. No, this was Euro USD, because I took Euro USD also. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Guys, I don't know why I never shared this analysis here. But anyway, let me show you guys why I took that entry from there. It was just something so simple. It was on M1. I saw something like this on M1. This is what I saw. I saw this one. No, I remember I shared these things yesterday. Let me just look for it. I remember I did share these things yesterday. Oh, this was gold. This was these things. Here we go. Do you see guys? This line here, this two line. This is what I did share yesterday, and this is what happened. So when I took my sell position from there, from this one. So this is what I saw. I saw these things here. These things I learned it from Mansour. It's called Mera Mera. If you go part of my video, I explain a lot about these things. And this one, I did consider it as my liquidity. This one, I consider it as my liquidity. Then, so this is space from here to there that become my decision point. and I'm waiting for market to come back to hit so that I can do what I can take. But at the same time, check what happened. We are the Asian range, we are the previous daily whatever. Then what happened? I waited for market to come and run all this stuff. Market to run this high, because there is a lot of people that they trade these Asian range things. They'll say this one maybe is gonna be the decision point where they are going to do what they are going to sell. So me, I waited after I discovered that one, that market has to do what? Market has to come and sell from there. This is what happened. And check again here, we break. And what is the most significant level that maybe you are going to monitor? If you want to sell again, you're going to wait for market to come and trade above this line. This is what also I was waiting today. Asian range did that things already. Then this is what happened today. You see, then market did what? Market sold. So these things, they are just so simple, guys. These things are so simple. The only thing that you need is just to apply a bit of logic. If you understand this is the strong, let's say strong eye, because it break the low, then what do you expect next? Market can do anything it wants. This is why one of the bro I was discussing to him today was telling me structure between structure, something like that. Because what we understand when we see something like this, here some of the people, they get lost already because someone doesn't understand what is happening here. Another person is going to tell you market is already break structure here. You see, example here, it's going to tell you market is already break structure, but where is the most significant decision point for him to do what? For him to come and start doing what? And buying. And also another one is going to come and tell you, no, where is the decision point and whatever. You see those kind of stuff. So here, the only thing that I saw was, you're going to ask me why you didn't consider this one if you use that one there. Because this one, I end up understanding something was here. Do you see this candlestick? One, whatever. Those are the candlestick that create the manipulation because they run liquidity. They run this liquidity, the one that was here. So it become the significant one for me to use. Then you check around that one. We are not going to stick only, let's say, stuck only on that one time frame and try to understand what is happening. Sometimes we do have to use another time frame for us to get the decision point properly. It depends, but I did not even use it like this, because if we check, let's say example here, we're gonna come here and say, okay, we have the hidden base, market just come mitigate the hidden base, then market push. If you stuck only on M15, maybe sometimes you didn't even know what was happening here and this kind of stuff. Because remember, guys, I didn't take this buy because I was not in front of the chart. Then I come in front of the chart, I think market was somewhere here. And this is why I was monitoring the trade from here. Because after I make a quick analysis for me to be able to do what? To take this trade, because I was expecting a reversal. And this is what market end up selling. Then at the same time, I was monitoring the trade here. That market has to come here so that we can buy, or market has to look at this area. This is what I always do. When I mark a zone, it's not like because I mark a zone. No, I mark this one, if I'm not mistaken. I mark all this candlestick. So when I mark a zone like this, it doesn't mean that because market is going to get here, then I'll try to place my trade now. Then I'm going to monitor what is the price doing there. Because they could not hold here, do you see what they did? They can mitigate this area. Again, if you check this candlestick, do you see this candlestick? This candlestick is the last one that caused all the manipulation. It took liquidity, mitigate this area, and push to the upside. So they come, they trade inside hit, then they start pushing again to this area. Why they come back? Because they come to mitigate this decision. Then if you want to refine more, you can refine based on your experience. You can refine, let's say maybe to something like this. Or you can even go to M3 if you are more advanced, people that they believe they are more advanced. Because someone wouldn't even understand why market come from this side. Then what happened? It's the same scenario. We get here, can refine your zone so properly, market mitigate there, then we come to the downside. Then what do you see here? That is one thing that you need to pay attention. What do you see for you to be able to understand that market is likely to come and fill this zone here? That is what you need to understand. What makes that face that zone become more valid? is because we have these things here. This eye, the one that they create, is like an FTR. It failed to return back to this zone. Then market drop. Structure inside structure. We run all the liquidity. We break a significant low that produced this eye. What do we expect next? We're expecting market to come back, mitigate the zone that we have there based on our understanding, based on our point of interest, the one that we already get. Then market goes there to come and mitigate the zone. Then we sold. Imagine if we could sell, let's say that time, if you could sell from there up until here, that is 600 pips, guys. Not a joke, not something that you're gonna tell yourself, no, it's something that is not okay. You see, so it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Then that is one thing that you need to understand. When you apply a simple logic, when you put your mindset in one place, it's very rare for you to fail. It's very rare for you to fail. And you understand all the manipulation. You understand everything the way they are happening. You understand everything how it goes. Then you're gonna know. I had a Zoom session with one guy. This is why I marked this H4 candlestick. That market has to come back to this H4 candlestick. And it's part of the one of the video I think I had with that guy. I think the video is here. Let me see. What was it again? Let me see. You see this area? This is what I draw. I draw something like this. That market has to make sure it's come back to this zone. Then market, this is where we are. And check where market was. So if you can check where market was here up. You see what I was expecting when market was here. I think I did send this this in the group, in the public group also, that this one is the one that is going to be the target, and check market, get ready from there. And good luck, because I was already making a Zoom session with one of my bro. I was explaining what I was expecting on these things. Then let's say if we go to there, this is what I said, market is already here. And if we go to public group, I'm not making up a story, because these things I did share it in the group. There was a time that someone asked me what I'm looking on US30. Not sure where I said it. No, I do not share in the group. I send it to one of my bro. Yeah, you see, I send it here. Then I said it's gonna come, and this is what ended up happening. Market is already there. So you need to understand what you know, and you apply what you know already. Sharp, guys. I hope you are going to enjoy the video. And as I promise you guys, I'm thinking of doing something. So if you are going to support the channel, if I put the support channel, you know, that things of subscribing to the channel and something like that, because I believe most of the people, they want, let's say, video in details of whatever I'm using in details. But that thing, I can only do it either to the people that are going to support my channel. You are not my student, you are just supporting my channel. But there will always be like a small fee that you need to pay to support the channel. Maybe like for the stuff that I want to buy for the YouTube stuff, let's say camera and whatever. I don't miss money to buy a camera, but as long as I have people that they can support that stuff, they can be there just for the channel. Me also, I'll be there for them. And I can try, by all means, you try to make, you know, those kind of video, and those members are the one that they are going to know to have that benefit of those videos. But I'm thinking of it, because YouTube has already proposed me to do that things, like to support my audience on something like that, that they're going to support my channel, and me also, I'm going to provide the service to them. So, but I don't need student. That is one thing I beg you guys. I don't need student, because you guys, a student, you are so stressing. I'm joking, guys, but I don't want student. But I can try to do something that is going to help the community. But as long as people, they are going to be there also to support the work, then I'll also be there for them. So sharp, guys.